This here will rock your body.
Pixar just dropped a trailer that broke the internet in under 2 minutes, and nobody saw it coming. Hoppers is the studio's next big swing. Humans transfer their consciousness into robotic animal bodies to live inside the natural world. Not visit it, not observe it, live it. The moment that idea clicks in your brain, something shifts. It is absurd. It is brilliant. It might be both at once, and Pixar is counting on that tension to carry the entire film. The trailer opens on a human mind booting up inside a mechanical beaver. One shot, no explanation. The forest floor rushes up to meet you at beaver height, and the scale of the world changes completely. It is one of the cleanest elevator pitches in recent memory, a premise that would take 3 paragraphs to describe in a pitch room, communicated instead in 4 wordless seconds. For Canadian audiences who have watched Pixar compress enormous ideas into single images for decades, this moment will feel familiar. It is the studio doing what it does better than anyone else, making the complicated feel inevitable. What follows in the trailer is a forest that has clearly been thinking without us. Animals gather in what looks unmistakably like a council. There are territories, customs, unspoken rules that every creature in the frame seems to understand, except the nervous human consciousness now piloting a robotic body through the middle of it. The world of Hoppers is not a backdrop. It is a society, and the film's central joke, and perhaps its central tragedy, is that a human has to become a machine to finally understand it. The conflict arrives quickly. Machinery, survey maps, the unmistakable visual grammar of a development project moving toward untouched land. Pixar does not linger on it, but it does not need to. Every person who has watched a forest disappear, every Canadian who has followed a pipeline debate or a land rights case or a rezoning fight in their own backyard reads that image instantly. The stakes require no translation. The thumbnail writes itself. Then, the trailer breaks into something looser and louder, a chase sequence, mechanical bodies careening through underbrush, the physical comedy of creatures who are simultaneously powerful and completely out of their depth. It is fast and genuinely funny, the kind of sequence that works as a 6-second clip with zero context. Pixar has not forgotten how to be joyful, and this moment makes sure you know it. And then, right before the trailer ends, it goes quiet. One wide shot, late light through the trees, a character standing still with the particular stillness of someone carrying something heavy. No joke, no dialogue. Just the feeling that this film is going to cost you something emotionally, and that Pixar is completely fine with that. That final beat is the most important one. Concept trailers can generate curiosity. Action sequences generate excitement. But a single quiet moment that makes you feel the weight of something you cannot yet name, that is what sells tickets. That is what makes a parent buy a second box of tissues and bring their kid anyway. Pixar has always understood that the real promise it makes to its audience is not spectacle, it is sincerity. Hoppers, in those last 3 seconds, is making that promise again. Whether the finished film can honor it is the only question left worth asking. So we want to know, which version of Hoppers are you showing up for? The wild sci-fi concept, the action comedy, or the one that is quietly planning to ruin you? Drop your answer in the comments.
LOL, I mean...
If this breakdown gave you something to think about, a like goes a long way, and subscribing means you will be here for every conversation like this one as the release gets closer.